So, welcome in our TV studio here at ITB 2019, and we are proud to be at the South African stand, and we are proud to say hello to you. And we speak about the South African National Parks. Can you give us some information about your presentation here at ITB?
Well, I suppose let me just give a bit of a background about South African National Parks. Firstly, we have 19 parks that we manage. And the best well-known parks all over the world in our portfolio is Kruger National Park and the Table Mountain National Park. But there are 17 others. One of them is Tsitsikamma National Park, which is on the Garden Route. We actually do get quite a lot of German visitors in the Garden Route. So they go to Tsitsikamma, they go also to Wilderness. But outside of those, there is so much more else to see. You see, our parks represent everything from where you can see the big five, which is the Kruger, to coastal parks like Tsitsikamma and Wilderness, to an urban park like Table Mountain. And we have desert parks, parks that are actually in the desert, like Kalahari and Richtersveld National Parks. We have a park in the mountains. It's at an altitude of about 2,000, and that one is called the Golden Gate National Park. So we have such diversity that we say of our portfolio of parks that there's a destination for every taste and for everybody.
Can you combine the parks when I were there? So what makes sense to combine these special parks?
Well, I suppose it like everything else, it depends on how much time you have in South Africa, because they're quite scattered across the country. So if, for example, you do the Cape, you can get to see 4 or 5 parks. So meaning you can go to Table Mountain, which is in Cape Town. You can also see Addo National Park, which is the Elephant National Park. Yeah. Yes, you should know
I see
that.
it, yeah.
Yes.
Wonderful. So
that one is in Port Elizabeth, or a very short flight from Johannesburg. It's about an hour and a half from Johannesburg. You can also fly from Cape Town to Port Elizabeth. From Addo, you can drive right through into what is popularly known in South Africa as the Garden Route. And that's where you will come across quite a number of our parks. Tsitsikamma, for example, I've talked about that. Wilderness. And as you go further along, you can actually see another park that we call the Mountain Zebra National Park, which is also not too far from Port Elizabeth. So we're just saying to the German market, which is a very big market for us, by the way, as South African National Parks, very significant market, that it's not just about the big five. Come through, discover more, discover who we are, and go to our website, which is www.senparks.org, and you will see the variety of parks that we have and the different experiences for each one of them. So yes, if you call us, we can do a nice package for you, or you can do individual parks and combine them with other things you want to do in South Africa.
Perfect. So now we are here in Berlin at the ITB. How important is this ITB for your product?
As I said, of our international market, Germany is the biggest. So we thank the Germans for that. Thank you. We need to see more of you. So as you can imagine, ITB represents everything for us as sellers to the German market, because this is where the Germans are going to find us. And it's also very important for us to expand our German market. We're happy with the numbers, but we're saying, have we done enough? Have we tapped into all of the market segments for Germany? Where are the younger Germans? Are we giving them enough in terms of activities to do? What do they want? So this year we have a particular focus on the German market, the younger segments in particular. Yes, we'd like to understand them. We want to engage with people who've done market research into your market to know where the younger Germans going, what are they looking for, what can we provide to them. That's how important ITB is for us.
So I think that is a perfect platform for you, because I see so many younger people here, and and I think to give them the feeling of the nature of the animals, and I think this is a perfect platform for you. And When I've been in South Africa, every time I come back and I say, okay, that is so nice because the people there are so friendly, so open, so heartily, and I think this is your best business here or PR here at ITB.
Wonderful. It's absolutely wonderful to hear that that's how we come across. I mean, South Africa is a beautiful country. And I always say we at South African National Parks are so lucky because we are basically given the responsibility of looking after the most beautiful parts of South Africa, because we manage 67% of the conservation areas of South Africa as a country. So for us it's absolutely amazing that the German market is so open to us as a country. And as you were saying, when I walked in this morning and I met young people, I thought, oh my goodness, this is good news for us. These are the people we want to talk to. These are the people we really want to get to know. So I'm hoping that by the end of the next 4 days, we'll have made some very good contacts and signed up some very good agreements with some tour operators here that bring that new, fresh, younger market for us. We're not throwing away the older market. We still love them, they're very loyal, but we're saying bring your kids and bring your grandkids as well. Yes.
Wonderful. This is a very nice message here for the ITB. Thank you for being here, and I wish you very success for the next days and hope to see many young people in the next time or in this year in South Africa and in the national parks. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.